Hey artists, today we are going to make some amazing, ugly holiday sweaters. Follow along with me and I'll show you all the steps to make your own sweater.
Okay, we want to make sure that our sweater is nice and big. So I've got my big piece of paper and we're going to work on sketching out this sweater nice and big. The first thing I want to do is draw the collar, like the part that goes around your neck. And so what we're going to do is just right here in the middle toward the top, we're going to draw a straight line. So we want it to be through that middle area. And then we're going to do a curved line coming down and a curved line coming down. And then straight across again. So that's going to be the part of the sweater that goes under your neck. And we're going to draw a straight line in the middle, some curved lines going like this, and some curved lines going like this. Okay, so there is the collar. Now we need to put in the shoulders. So we want the shoulder, we want to come all the way to the edge of the paper. So we're going to go out with our shoulder and then bring it down and out to be that arm. So we're really utilizing this whole paper. On this side too, I'm going to go out and come down and then keep going out to show how the arms come out like this. And then we're going to do the part that goes around your sides and your tummy. And so we're going to kind of put our pencil here, a little arm space away, and we're going to bring our pencil down and go slightly in a little bit and then back out. And same on this side, it goes out a little bit and then in a little bit and then back out. That shows kind of where your waist is on the sweater. So the next thing I'm going to do is draw the bottom. So we're just gonna kind of curve it where the bottom comes down on the sweater, like that. And then the little kind of elasticy part that goes around kind of where your jeans are, we're gonna have that come down on both sides. Curve that line around. And then we're again gonna do those sweater lines where that material kind of stretches. Okay, now we're thinking about how this arm is coming down. I might need to pull this down just a little bit more because you want that arm to come about to the bottom of your sweater. And then I'm going to make about how wide the arm would be and just kind of go along with this first line and then kind of just run into the sweater. And a little curve at the bottom. And again, we want to put this sweater material here. So we're going to come down on both sides, a little curved line straight over, and the sweater material here. And then same on this side. It's going to come down, going parallel to this side, coming down, goes over, and then the little part of sweater material. All right, now this is where we get to be very creative. Once we have this nice big sweater drawn on our paper, the possibilities are endless. Do you want to draw a snowman sweater? Do you want a reindeer sweater? Do you want just like a snowy scene on the sweater? They say they're ugly sweaters, holiday sweaters, but they're also kind of cute and they're very busy, lots and lots of designs. So let's think, what would you like to put on your sweater? And then I'm gonna get started with mine also. So I've got some idea pages I wanted to share. Got some cookies and candy and like a gingerbread house. I really like this one because I'm a big dessert person. This one is cute. It has like a holiday tree and presents and a little bear. Another favorite I have looking through these idea sheets is just this winter town that we could draw on there. And just have like a winter town on the sweater. I could put some glitter on there. We could get really wild. Love the cookie sweater, all just cookies. This one's funny. It's trees and cats. So that could be a fun one. And obviously you can always combine ideas. We can look at pictures of real sweaters and get ideas. This one is pretty cute. It's like a little window. So going back over here, I think maybe I'll do the winter, kind of a winter building scene. So what you're gonna do is just outline and draw what you want on your sweater. And then we're gonna use all kinds of different materials to go ahead and color these in. So going to just make my little village here. And I definitely feel like pom-poms, glitter, anything that makes these look really wild is going to be perfect for that ugly sweater theme. So I'm just kind of putting my little village on here. Maybe I'll get some white paint to do the snow. I want to put some little trees down here. So whatever design you're putting on your sweater, this would be the time to be adding that in. So I'm going to put my little building over here. Put a little wreath. This is turning out super cute. Put some little mountains in the background. Another little building is going to be here. So I feel like the real magic begins when we start adding color to this. So here's another little mountain in my mountain town. I'll add the snow. I gotta put a door on this building. And so we're just really making these look cool. And I definitely don't want mine to look exactly like my example page. So I want to jazz it up a little bit, get this out of here. Maybe I'm gonna put like a big cool window here. And I'm thinking like maybe some big snowflakes down the side. So I'll draw some big kind of snowflakes on the arms. I think that would be cute. And maybe I'll have like a poofy little like snow collar on there too. So definitely get creative, whatever you think would look fun. I know I'm really excited to do glitter on this. So I think my first step will be coloring with markers and colored pencils, and then I can get wild with glitter. I could cut out some foil. I think the more stuff we put on this sweater, the more fun it's going to look. All right, I got all the stuff I need to start coloring. So I'm thinking these construction paper crayons with my colored pencils. And I got these great crayons that are pearl and confetti crayons. So I think all of that's really gonna make this exactly how I want it. So I'm gonna take the white and add my beautiful snowflakes. And I love how these show up so nicely on the paper. And then I'm going to put some snow on my mountains back here. And so you're just going to add color to whatever design you chose for your sweater to make it fun. Let's see. I might have a little bit of snow on the roof here. This is just kind of fun. We're just going to go through and color in this picture. So you can use the crayons that are on the tables. You can use colored pencils. You can use markers. If you're using markers, I would ask that we use the markers just to do small details. If you color big areas in with a marker, sometimes it starts to really destroy the end of the marker. So I can really see my little picture coming to life as I add color into this little village. This color is called Pesto, and I just think it's such a cool color. And then I'm thinking I might use some black marker around my windows to make them pop out. And then the awesome thing about these construction paper crayons is how bright they show up on the paper. So if I want to make it look like the lights are on, I can use that and put that in my little windows. And then I might get a color to use for my mountains in the background. Love how this is coming together. All right, so I'm just going to keep adding that color in. Okay, now that I added the color in and I've got like the whole design on my sweater, this is the part I think is the most fun, where we get to make it extra ugly style. So one thing we can add are pom-poms. So if we wanted to put some of those around, we could. I might put some up on the collar. I always think these look fun. So we can glue some pom-poms. We could do some, what else we got? We could do some glitter. I've got some of these little tile squares. I could put some little pieces of this on here. So it's any kind of extra that you would like to glue and make your sweater a little more fun and exciting. I have this really cool glitter that's like these little beads. And so I'm thinking I might put some of that around the house. So we just put the glue where we want it to stick. And then once we have the glue on, we sprinkle this on top. I like to put another piece of paper underneath So then I can shake the extra glitter onto here and save it for if I want to put it somewhere else on the sweater. Where else might I put some of that glitter? Maybe I'll put some here too. Okay, so now I'm going to open this up, and then you just kind of sprinkle it over the glue. And then I also like to take my paper and I just kind of move them back and forth across the glue to make sure that I get it all over there. So just kind of swirling it back and forth. And I can put it on my background paper and kind of scoop these up. And I can put it back on top if there's a few spots I missed. Just gonna swirl it around there. All right, that looks like some good coverage. So then I put it back over here, and then I can take the extra and scoop it back into the container carefully. All right, and I am just loving how that looks on there already. Added some extra cool texture there. I also grabbed some of this white glitter, and I feel like that's gonna look cool where my snowflakes are. So again, I just kind of, you know, whatever design you did, you're just adding some extras to make it even more fun. So I'm going to make these snowflakes extra exciting with a dash of glitter. Okay, and the same kind of thing. I'm just gently sprinkling a little. I might put it in my hand first because this one is really fast moving. And then I just sprinkle it on top. Okay, and then again, the same kind of thing where we kind of move it back and forth. And I put it on the background paper. And then I can kind of scoop it back on top of anywhere I missed. Maybe a little bit right there, and right there. Just shaking it around so it just goes on top of our glue. Oh my goodness. If you can see on the camera the sparkliness, it's pretty fun. I really like it. So this is the part you're just going to add pom-poms. You can add some tin foil, glitter, just anything to make it more exciting and fun. Just like the real ugly sweaters we see. Okay, so I went ahead and added some pom-poms and some tin foil, and I've got my glitter, and I feel like it's a nice, exciting, ugly sweater. So while all of that is drying, we're gonna set that to the side, and you're gonna choose a background color that you think would look good behind your sweater. You can use markers. I have some of these metallic Sharpie markers. You're gonna make some kind of design in the background. It could be a bunch of snowflakes. It could be like a plaid design. I've decided I'm gonna do stripes. So I just want to have a decorative background, kind of to look like wrapping paper or just an exciting background. Excuse me. So I'm just adding some of these silver stripes. So I'm going to grab my royal purple marker.
just going to decorate this background paper. I added some more silver circles and some little, I used colored pencil to add some lines, and now I feel like my background is super decorated and ready for my ugly sweater. So you're going to take your ugly sweater and very carefully you're going to cut around your sweater so that it will be ready to glue to your background. Now on pieces like this that are more difficult to cut, I might just finish cutting around the outside first, and then I'll go back and carefully cut out that area in between the arms. Once you have your amazing ugly sweater all cut out, you are just going to gently flip it over. Put a thin layer of glue, not too close to the edge because you don't want the glue to squish out onto your background. Just do a very thin line around, a little squiggle in the middle, and place it directly in the center of that awesome background you made. And you have a beautiful ugly sweater picture. I can't wait to see the sweaters that you create.